What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. Barbie has been showing us some pretty cute looks on their Instagram. They've got a collab with Edikted for human-sized clothes. Let's try to make an inspired outfit in miniature. To the craft table. One of the outfits I saw had a beaded skirt. It was pink with like a beaded fringe. I have these pink seed beads and this Barbie fashion pack that has a pink skirt and a pink tank top. Maybe we can use it to get the vibe. This fashion pack gives us a floral dress. It's black with red and pink printed roses. It has red elastic straps and puff sleeves. The fabric continues all the way around and it velcros in the back. It is one size fits most. It's a really nice fit on a curvy Barbie. Overall, I think it's a cute dress and I totally plan on adding it to my doll's wardrobe. The second look is a skirt and a tank top. The skirt has an elastic waistband, is a loose fit on a standard Barbie. We get a rose print that goes all the way around and is sewn in the back. We get a pink top. It is a different shade of pink, but it's a decent fit with a wide neckline and it velcros in the back. It is also one size fits most with the skirt sitting a little higher on a curvy. And again, it's more fitted. For the look I want to make, I need the top to be white. So let's see if we can use this top as a guide to make a pattern. So let's carefully trace around it on a piece of paper. We can modify it a little, maybe make it a little thinner over the shoulders. Add a seam allowance and plan where to put the Velcro. I only drew half of the pattern to keep it symmetrical, and let's cut it out. I have a white t-shirt that I've been cutting from over the years. I lay it down and trace around the pattern. I'm using a fabric marking pen that is heat erasable. I take the pattern, I fold over the line at the Velcro, then flip it over and place it on the fold and trace around it, then cut it out. Let's hem the arms and the neckline with the good side facing down. I'm gonna fold them over and iron it flat, then sew along the edge to hem it. And I used a back stitch. Repeat for the other arm. Then I cut a long strip of the t-shirt material, lay it good side to good side, matching up the raw edges around the neckline. Sew them together. I hand stitched it first, and I went back with my sewing machine to get a straighter line. And now I'm going to iron it, then sew a straight line on top. To make a collar, carefully trim off the excess on the other side. Now we can begin sewing the sides of our shirt to put it together. Take the back piece and fold it over the front with the good side facing the good side. Sew from under the arm to the bottom of the shirt. Once both sides have been sewn, fold over and hem the bottom. Now we just need to add the Velcro. Fold over the longer side and iron it flat. Place the Velcro on top and sew around it. Then sew on the other side so we can close it in the back. To make the top in white, I want to make the skirt a little more fitted. So let's take it in a little in the back. I flip the skirt inside out and sew from the bottom at an angle. To take the skirt in a little, now we just need to add some sparkle. I'm going to use these pink seed beads. I thread a beading needle with white thread, then go through the fabric, add a bead, and then we're just going to go back through the fabric. And I tied a little knot in the back to hold it in place. Add more beads. I tried to keep the beads more concentrated at the neckline, and then just made them a little bit more spaced out near the bottom. I think that looks pretty decent and our inspired top is done. Now let's add a few beads to the skirt. The pink beads and the skirt are still not a perfect match, but maybe if we add enough beads, we can cover it up. I switch my thread to pink and thread it through the beading needle. Let's start by adding a few beads around the waist, being careful just to add it to the fabric and not the elastic, so it can still stretch. Let's add some more beads. I'm placing several on the thread this time. You can count them so they're even. I'm just kind of eyeballing it to get about an inch or so of beads. Then I slide the beads up to the waist or the fabric, and then we're going to take the needle and we're going to enter in right at the second bead from the bottom. There we go. And we're gonna just push the needle through all of the beads until we reach the top. Then I push the needle through the fabric and I'm gonna come out right beside it and then just pull the needle, pulling all the thread, making a little line of beads. Then continue going all the way around. Then I continue adding more rows of beads. This is definitely one of those what to do when you are bored kind of things. 6 hours later. The underskirt is pretty much covered. We can still see it a little bit here and there, but I think it will totally work to give us a Barbie x Edikted inspired look. I didn't put Barbie on the shirt. You could totally paint the words if you like, but I love the idea of adding details to a Barbie fashion pack. Now we just need a purse to complete the look. So let's check the closet to see what we've got. The fashion pack came with a rose purse, it's plastic, and a shade of pink that could totally work with this look. But I want something she can wear over her shoulder. So let's check out a few of my favorite minis. Zuru Mini Brands, Fashion. I have some leftover Series 4 capsules from when I caught that sale, so we might as well open a few up, since today has been all about fashion. Oh yeah, and I found this fashion designer DIY kit at Five Below a while back. It was $5 when I bought it. I've seen it recently, however, there's new packaging. On the back, it says it includes 1 mannequin, 1 set of pins, a pack of ribbons, 9 pieces of fabric, and instructions. I was hoping it could work for the dolls. The body form is not the same size as a classic Barbie or a curvy Barbie. It is foam covered with fabric on a metal base. You can probably try to sculpt it to fit the doll you want, or use it as a prop. We do get some colorful fabrics. It's a thin, lightweight material. You can see through it. Totally feels like a fabric that would be used for inexpensive doll clothes, measuring a little over 10 inches by 6.5. The idea is to drape and pin it onto the mannequin to make doll fashion. We get cream and white lace, pins, and some ribbon. I might try to make a little dress with this later. But right now, we've got mini brands to open. And we need to complete our inspired look. I think this might be a purse, so let's see. Oh yeah, it's the cream colored one. It's plush. I do have this one. I think it's cute. It can open and close with a magnet. And the shoes are animal print sneakers that say mini. They do stay on my doll. However, I'll probably wear them with socks. We have a red beret and lip gloss. I don't think those will work for our outfit, so let's try again. Ooh, we got some denim boots. The heel is plastic, but the rest of the shoe is made of fabric, and we have some long fringe. We have a plastic cap with a denim print and a pair of silver earrings. I think the boots might work with this look. We have beaded fringe, denim fringe. If I could get the fringe on the shoes to lay down. That's a new one for me. Yay! Let's check out the purse. Ooh, I've been looking for this one. It's an off-white color. The purse is plastic, but the strap is fabric. It has a lot of sculpted texture, and we have some gold details on the sides. The purse is the shape that I want, just not the color. But it's my only one, so I don't want to paint it. But if I ever get a double, I'll consider it. All right, one more. I think I can see through the bag that this might be a pink purse. And it is salmon. It's a faux leather with a gold chain and the perfect little underarm shape, but not the color I was looking for. And in the other bag, we get those large puffy boots. They're quilted with gold heels. I've gotten these quite a few times. And we got a small bottle of perfume, which I like, and a little lipstick. I think we might already own a purse that could work with this look. So let's check our collection. Maybe something like this could work. I also have it in a lighter pink. Then we have these two metallic purses. I like the way this one fits under the arm, but I think the color has a little too much purple in it. This one's probably a little too bulky. That one's not too bad. It is a lighter pink. The strap hangs lower. Oh, but this one is like a perfect Barbie pink. And I think we've got our look. I think I had a little too much fun today trying to recreate this outfit. Beading that skirt took a while. Will I do it again? Probably. But I love that we were able to give a Barbie Fashion Pack skirt a little makeover. And I think I just found a new favorite thing to do. Thank you for joining us while we turned a Barbie Fashion Pack into a Barbie X Addicted inspired look. Let us know what inspired looks you would like to see next in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!